So, hello everyone. Here's Rising Vibrations. I have decided to start to shoot videos, in particular love readings, because I'm quite excited to announce that I developed a app that I want to call a dating app, but it's not quite a dating app, so I probably should change that. It is a social networking app that is associated with dating. So that might change in the header that you see here on the page. But what's cool about the app that I'm excited to share before I get started with these readings is I want to show you that I have an assessment in here. It's very quick. You answer 8 questions. So hopefully you can see all this. You answer 8 questions and hopefully you will take the time to really read it. I just want to jump to the end to show you what comes up after we're done with the 8 questions. You have this display that tells about your personality and it breaks down your archetypes, um, your dimensions across these different parameters that I've set up here in my model, your compatibility, how you are in relationships. I want to get to the exciting part, so just wait for it. Your ideal partner. Let me keep going, you guys. I'm so excited to show you what's here on the end, your Jungian profile, and what I love the most, of course, are your tarot insights. Now, I do plan to develop this a bit more in the future, so this is a bit of a start in that process, and I hope that you all really enjoy that because I'm super excited about it. I really am. So let's go ahead and get started with the reading. And I will explain to you what I am doing. I, yeah, I'm really concerned about where we are in the world. You know that we almost went to war. I'm not sure what you can talk about in these videos. You know that I took a break from making these videos. I haven't really talked about that, but I do plan to do a video about that in the future. Overall, I was really concerned about the direction that a lot of tarot channels were taking. As you know, I have never asked for money for any of the readings I do. I have never had that on my platform. I don't even believe my platform is currently monetized. And I never really received any money from my YouTube videos. It was something that I was doing that I wanted to share with the world, and I felt like the direction that this genre was taking was just not in the direction that I wanted to go. So I took a big break, but now I am back with a new perspective and new ways to share. I do have another app that I will talk about later, but I really wanted to talk about ISADA, that you can see up on the screen. So right now, Cancer, we have a new moon in Cancer as of today. Today is June 27, 2025. I will do readings for each one of the signs for July 2025. And I have a general narrative theme that I would like to embed in my tarot readings because there's enough negativity on the planet right now. I would really like to focus on abundance and on love. So today we have a new moon, and the Sabian symbol for today is game birds feathering their nest. I think this is about a message of preparation, nurturing, and creating the foundation for what you truly desire. Overall, in more of a long term perspective, laying the groundwork, laying the foundation for your dreams. This is why I plan to focus on abundance. I would say that the climate today, we have the sun, we have the moon, we have Mercury, and we have Jupiter. They are all in Cancer right now. So you're probably experiencing an extraordinary emotional and intuitive awakening. And I believe this is a rare planetary gathering, and we're amplifying themes of home and security. What makes you feel really safe, truly safe in your environment. We're focusing on emotional abundance, recognizing the wealth in your heart and what you have in your tribe, in your community. We also have nurturing growth, tending to what needs you that you need to care for. What do you need in your life? What will cause you to nurture growth and have growth in your life? And then finally, I think we're looking at ancestral wisdom, where you're honoring what has been passed down to you from your ancestors, as well as your ancestors looking over you under this current planetary alignment. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying that view out there. That's what I see every day. That is why I moved out of the city, a bit off grid, into the country. So this is my backyard essentially. We have Mars in Virgo, sharpening your kind of practical skills, focusing on practical skills, focusing on taking practical, pragmatic steps in your vision, moving towards what you want for your future. Venus is in Taurus, which reminds you what real abundance looks like, and that maybe it should include a bit of pleasure and a bit of comfort, making sure you have that self care time for yourself, that you find a way to include that in your daily life, not just every week, not every month, but every day. And then we have Saturn in Aries, and this is asking you to take responsibility for new beginnings and new starts. Maybe being a bit spontaneous. Who does that anymore? I don't think anyone's spontaneous anymore. I feel like everyone is on guard. So, yeah, take a bit of responsibility for your new beginnings and take moves in that direction. I don't want to sound bossy, so forgive me if I sound a little bit bossy. So that is the intro. I would like to say that I am doing readings for abundance and readings for love to celebrate the new love kind of focused social media app that I have. It's only in Apple right now. I will get a version released to Android on Google, so give me a little bit of time for that, guys. So for the abundance reading, I plan to pull three cards with a focus of what's growing in your material and spiritual wealth, and how can you cultivate more prosperity that's in your projects, that's in your career, your education, whatever you have on the line that you're trying to do and develop. And then I plan to pull three cards for your love life, for your relationship life, your intimate life. Where is your heart expanding? What needs nurturing in your relationships with others and yourself? So let's go ahead and get started. I'm starting off with Aries first. And thank you for joining me. I'm not sure if I said that, but thank you. I really appreciate everyone being here and the love that I've received since I've been offline. Don't forget, I've been out of the game for about 5 years, and there has been quite a few of you reaching out and letting me know that you care and giving me your support, and I really appreciate that. So I love everyone, and let's get started. There, Aries, I am doing your reading for the month of July 2025. I am pulling a total of 6 cards. The first 3 will be for abundance, what abundance is coming into your life. We are only focusing on positivity in these readings. So let's go out and go ahead and do this. I've already cleaned the cards. I've already shuffled the cards, but I am giving them another shuffle. So let's go. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of July 2025. This is for Aries. Your first card is the 6 of Pentacles. So let me go ahead and put this up here, guys. I hope you can see that. You can't see that very well. I might have to change that a little bit. Let me see if we can get a little bit more focus on that. I have to move this over a little bit. There we go. Is that better, guys? There we go. I think that's it. So we have the first card out for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of July 2025. We have the Six of Pentacles, and this reading, first part is for abundance, and that tells you just about everything you need to know. Yeah, it's a difficult time. Aries is under a great deal of change and stress, and we know why because of Saturn, but you are getting the support that you need to achieve abundance, and that can be in any area of your life. If you are having any challenges with your health or with your career, it's not about taking a hand out from anyone, but you can take a hand up. So if someone is wanting to help you or contribute to your cause, contribute to your life in any capacity, yeah, put that pride aside, is what I'm hearing, and accept what is given to you. You don't have to doubt it, and you don't have to be shy about it. That could also be compliments. I'm not sure why that's coming through, but take the contributions. Take what's given to you. Don't be shy about it. Also, don't be shy about asking for help or support from your inner network. They are there for a reason. And yeah, if you have that network of support, or if you have people who you know that you can rely on or reach out to, don't be afraid to reach out and say, hey, I could use a little help. I could even use a little advice. Don't be shy about that. You are going to get what's due to you. So if you're waiting on something, if you're waiting on some type of a payment, if you're waiting on some type of a benefit that was on delay, it will be coming through after a period of waiting. It will come through. It will come through. And in the amount that you expected. So even if you were shorted something, you will get the payback. You will get the back pay. Let's go ahead and pull your next abundant card. This is number 2 of 3. We have the Page of Cups. Hopefully that is going to come into focus as well. Very beautiful. So we have the Page of Cups, very positive energy yet again. You might be dealing with some newer people who have been in your life. And by newer, I can mean more people who have come on the scene in the past few months or even in the past year who maybe haven't been there more of your life. How to say that? Newer people, newer friends, newer contacts, people who are interested in talking to you, getting your ideas, getting feedback from you, having a friendship with you, having communing with you, talking to you, sharing time with you. And again, even sharing their resources with you, not shy about it, enjoying your company, enjoying conversations with you. Yes, so let's go ahead and pull your third abundant card. So overall for Aries, it really looks like you have really good contacts in your life. You have a really good network supporting you through what may be a difficult time. If you're having any health challenges, it looks like you will have a bit of a breakthrough. May not be a perfect solution. It could be something temporary. Nevertheless, it's positive, more positive than anything else. So your last abundant card before we pull 3 love cards, we have the Six of Cups, as I said, and once again, there we go. It doesn't get much better than that. The Six of Cups, very positive energy. And yeah, you have everything going for you right now. So, Aries, overall, your abundance reading, you have the Six of Pentacles, you have the Page of Cups, and you have the Six of Cups. It's going to be a great July for Aries 2025, regardless of anything that has to do with Saturn. I just don't see it having much of an impact. And part of that will be because you have a great support network. You have people around you who love and care about you, who are not going to see you fall down. So let's go ahead and do the second part of your reading. I'm going to lay over now 3 more cards for love. and relationships. And you know that I normally did not used to do a lot of love readings, but I'm changing it up again because of the new dating app, social media app that I developed that is now in the Apple stores called ISADA, ISADA. So let's go ahead and get started with your love reading. The cards have been shuffled. I'm giving them a little bit of a shuffle before I pop off again. And here we go. What do we have? We have Major Arcana, Wheel of Fortune. July is going to be a great month for Aries. What should I say? This is about love. And, you know, it seems to me that maybe though you didn't plan that, I see Aries traveling, I see Aries meeting new people, being in a new environment, and making new contacts. And that could be a new friend, it could be a new partnership developing, that could be more related to relationships and a love life. I feel like we need to pull really a few more cards to see what is the read on the Wheel of Fortune. This is supposed to be love. This could be about money. It feels like it could be more focused on the abundance part, and that being coin, bag, money, fortune, um, lottery, scratch tickets. I don't want to encourage anyone to gamble. Um, what do you call it when you put in the tickets? I forget what you call when you put in tickets and you get a ticket out and you win a prize of some kind. I don't know what it's called, guys. So here we go, second to the last card. We have the Nine of Wands, and this is about love. This is about relationships. So a bit guarded here in some capacity. And that's for me, in my mind, this feels more like an energy card. Maybe not having the full capacity of energy to do all the things that you want to do, to exercise all the freedom that you would like to exercise. There is a little bit of restriction here around love, and I'm not sure what that is about, but you're holding back. You're holding something back. It seems like it's coming more from Aries than anyone else. That could be a fear of really getting into a long-term, serious, committed relationship. There's some reluctance here. Maybe wanting to be a free agent, be free to explore, free to travel without having to answer to anyone. Could be a part of that Nine of Wands. If this is your last card for love, what do we have here? Beautiful, beautiful. You gotta love it. We have the Two of Wands. Again, it feels like traveling, seeing something new, eating new foods, drinking new drinks of the cold libations that could have alcohol in them. This is YouTube, so I don't know if I can say, anything about drinking or taking hedonistic pleasures in life. And that Nine of Wands could be overdoing it a little bit of a hangover. So overall, for the month of July 2025, this looks beautiful for Aries. Thank you for joining me. I love you guys. Thank you for all of your support. If you did like the video, go ahead and let me know by pushing a thumbs up. If any of this is resonating with you, or if you want to talk about something that has to deal with the general climate in the world right now, leave a comment. If you have any ideas for other readings that you would like to see, leave a comment and let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you guys later. Rising Vibrations signing out. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey guys, it's Rising Vibrations here. We're doing the reading now for Taurus. We're pulling 3 cards of abundance to see what areas of abundance will be a hit for Taurus for the month of July 2025. And we are going to pull 3 cards for love from the Rider-Waite deck for Taurus for July 2025. I am shooting from my backyard. As you know, I moved out of the city and I have not been reading cards. There's a little bit in the intro about that. I'm doing love readings to celebrate a dating app. I keep saying dating app. It is a dating app, but it's not just a dating app. It is a different kind of an app that is used to connect people in a way that hasn't been represented in our community, but is being represented now. So, as far as I know, I'm the first one out there doing that. I don't know anybody else who's doing that, but I'm pretty sure it will get imitated. But hopefully, I have the support of all of you who have been here with me for the past 5 or 6 years. I have some very faithful patrons here who have been looking out for me and sending love and still subscribe to the channel. So let's go ahead and let's pull for Taurus. I'm so excited to be doing this, guys. I'm so excited to be back in the game. This is for Taurus, for abundance, for July 2025. Let's do it. First card out we have for Taurus is it is the Ace of Swords. So see, you put that energy out there, that's what you get back. We are talking about abundance, and the cards in general so far have been very positive. We have the Ace of Swords for Taurus, for abundance. You know that there are some things you need to do, some changes you need to make, and you haven't really been able to achieve it because perhaps you haven't had the motivation to do so. You just haven't been able to get that breakthrough that you need, possibly mentally, psychologically, to get there, to push yourself, to do some things that you know you need to do. Now, that could be for your diet, that could be for exercise, that could be for looking for a new job, that could be for building a better budget, that could be for contacting and staying in contact with your network. But now, for whatever reason, you can move, you can do it. The block isn't there. You don't have that mental block anymore. You don't have that fear anymore. There's nothing holding you back. There's nothing holding you back. You can do it, and you know you can do it. And that's what I'm getting from that Ace of Swords. Let's pull the next second of the 3 cards I am pulling for abundance for Taurus. And then I might have to go inside because it is hot out here. We have Major Arcana, the High Priestess. Wow. Here we go again. What is that about? It's always a bit different when you get the High Priestess card. Again, you have known that there is some things that you needed to do that you have been putting off for a while, for a minute. I don't mean for a year or two. This feels like it could have been for a lifetime. I wanted to say a lifetime. And I'm not trying to be rude. Just something that you know that you needed to do that you haven't been able to do. It could be an apology where you felt like somebody owed you an apology. Maybe you're realizing that it's both ways. It's 2 ways. It takes two. It takes two. So it's something about that here in that High Priestess. Yeah, something discovered, something that was forgotten. Bygones, let bygones be forgotten. Something about a reckoning there in the High Priestess. I think I will need to pull another one for that Major Arcana. You guys, I've been working in the garden, so if you see any um, stuff around, it might, be a little bit wild there. I feel like I still had some flower petals, we'll say it nicely, on my hand. So let's see what we have for the last card for Taurus, for abundance for July 2025. July 2025 for Taurus, for abundance. And then we're going to pull 3 more from the Rider-Waite deck. The next card that we have, here we go. We have the 7 of Pentacles for Taurus, for the card for abundance. And what is that about for July 2025 for Taurus? We have the 7 of Pentacles, and again, it's lending itself to that Major Arcana High Priestess and the Ace of Swords, feeling like you haven't been able to achieve something that you wanted to do, or feeling a bit stagnant and not knowing quite how to break the chain. I don't know why chain is coming in. Break the cycle, break the cycle, break the chain, and get more, achieve more, accomplish more. You've had, in a way, setbacks that you haven't been able to overcome, but it seems to me your abundance reading is talking about you overcoming obstacles that, I don't want to make anyone mad, but it feels like almost obstacles or walls that you've put up for only reasons that you know with that high priestess. And maybe letting the walls down so that you can see more abundance and see more progress in your life in the areas that you wanted to achieve. So we're going to go ahead and pull 3 cards for love in recognition of ISADA app, which I will put the link down there so you can find it and you can go take your own assessment. It's pretty quick. It takes about 3 minutes and you get a nice little profile. I will be building that up. You can do it on a daily basis to get a read about your archetype and what you're feeling, guys. I try to do something dynamic so you don't have to be on here looking at these tarot readings every day with your little tarot addiction, which I love because I'm a tarot addict too. So 3 cards for love. The first card for Taurus, I'm pulling from the top. We have the 7 of Cups now. Bit in a fantasy land, feeling like you just can't find what you want. Maybe feeling like your standards are a little bit too high to achieve what you want. Maybe being stuck a bit in the past in terms of your love life, thinking about the good old days. A lot of nostalgia there in the love life for Taurus, thinking about what felt like they could have been better days and not knowing if they will be repeatable or if they will be re-emerge, if they will re-emerge in right now in the modern times. In this time, I'd say modern time, but re-emerge from the past. You know, it could be even thinking about past love, someone from the past, and giving it a bigger glow, giving it a bigger shine than it actually had. You know, remembering things in a bigger way, having on the rose-colored glasses, and just thinking about someone from the past and giving them a better shine than what they had in reality. That's what that looks like there. We got 2 more cards to pull. This is number 2 for Taurus for love for July 2025. We have the 3 of Coins now. Again, I gotta just say it, and you guys don't get mad for Taurus. It really looks like just reaching out, mending relationship, mending fences, maybe forgiving some things, having a different view, agreeing to disagree. We don't have the same idea about what happened, but you know what? It's in the past. I'm ready to let it go and to build something up from here. Let's move on. Let's move on from this. Let's see what else we can achieve, or even I can achieve by just letting this go once and for all. The last card for Taurus for love, July 2025, the last card from Rider Waite. What do we have? Beautiful, beautiful. And it's stacked on top of another major arcana. We have the Empress taking pride of place. Taking your pride of place. Recognizing who you are. Maybe you have forgotten. You've lost some confidence. Maybe you don't feel beautiful, maybe you don't feel attractive, and you are putting yourself down. Maybe in that 7 of Cups, you have too much of a high standard, negotiating of who you think you could or should be. And at some point, it's just about recognizing with that Ace of Swords, nobody's perfect. You are who you are. Love the body you're in, regardless of what it looks like. Love who you are, the body that you're in, and live your life. Enjoy your life. Enjoy what you have. Don't wish the day away. Oh, it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Now I can go do this. If you're thank God and it's Friday, in a way, you're wishing your life away, right? Enjoy what you have. Enjoy your life. And that's what I have for Taurus for the month of July 2025. You guys, I love you. Thank you for hanging in there with me, getting me through a tough time, and thank you for sending me your love. If you like the video, hit that thumbs up button and share the video. And otherwise, this is Rising Vibrations signing off. I love you guys. Let me start over here. This is for Gemini. We still got that pesky little ant crawling around on my keyboard. Get off, little guy. Sorry, guys, I had to throw the ant away. So here we go. This is for Gemini. For Gemini for the month of July 2025. Let's kick it. We have the Gemini. We have the Page of Swords for the card of abundance for Gemini. This is feeling your own. What do they say? Oats? I don't know. Feeling yourself, feeling good, shaking it off, even if you've been disappointed, kind of pumping yourself up, gassing yourself up, saying, yeah, I don't care if they like me. I don't care if they want me. I want me. I like you. I like me. I'm going to do what I want to do to feel good about me. Kind of gassing yourself up. Could be because of a certain kind of a disappointment. I feel like a little bit of a tiny bit of rejection for Gemini in some capacity, but feeling like, you know what, shaking it off. I don't care. I'm me. I love me. I accept me. I don't care what anybody else thinks about me. And that's where Gemini will have and find their abundance in the month of July 2025. Being self-confident even when you may not feel like you have any reason to be self-confident. You guys, I'm not laughing at you. It's just what's coming through. Let's go ahead and pull the second and the third card for abundance for Gemini. We have the Four of Wands. And again, snapping back. That's going to carry you through. I hope that's coming into focus. That's what's going to get you through. That's what's going to get that positive feedback, that positive interaction for you, is kind of doing your own thing and say, hey, you don't want to talk to me, you don't want to see me, guess what? I'm okay. I'm going to do me. You do you. Four of Wands. Having a good time, going out with your friends, going out even if you don't feel like you want to go out. Because you might feel like, yeah, I could be down about this. And it doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be a contract that didn't exactly go, not getting the exact pay that you thought that you were going to get, something like that. But just staying positive about it and knowing that things come and things go. Maybe you didn't get the exact big win that you wanted now, but it will come at some point in the future. So just staying in general pretty positive. So the third and final card for abundance for Gemini, July 2025. Look at that. We have the Ten of Wands, and hopefully you can see that. We have the Ten of Wands. So again, feeling a little bit burdened, but it feels to me more like burden of your thoughts, Gemini. Kind of being a little bit too much in your head. And so we were already saying that you need to gas yourself up or pump yourself up. And then you might doubt it and say, oh, I'm telling myself I'm so great, but I know I'm not really that great. So yeah, everyone has room for improvement. Nobody's perfect. Everybody can always, have that self-growth. And that's what my app is a little bit about. It's about that personal growth, self-growth community. So yeah, it's a little bit about that. Not quite believing in yourself and what you're saying about yourself. And again, I'm not laughing, and just knowing, hey, maybe I do need to change a little of this or a little of that. How do I do it? So guys, I just dropped the cards. I'm going to take a minute to pick them up. So yeah, Gemini, just try to stay positive and continue to believe in yourself, even if nobody else believes in you. Sometimes that's how it is. You have to believe in yourself, even if nobody else believes in you. So your abundance is going to come from staying confident in the face of any type of adversity, and you're going to overcome it quicker than what you would expect. So let's go on ahead and do the love reading for Gemini. I do have to count these cards real quick because they fell on my deck, and I want to make sure nothing slipped through. So you can just enjoy the nature. It is hot here. We got them all, guys. So let's go ahead and do the love reading. So, Gemini, here we go with your love reading for July 2025. It's getting hot out here. I don't know how much longer I can stay out here, but I'm going to keep going because I love the positive energy out here. Your first card that we're popping off for Gemini, July 2025. Look at that. We have Major Arcana, the Lovers, and that just lets you know that you are on point because the Lovers represent what? Gemini. Yes, they do. So where you had all that doubt, it's like, come on now. Come on now. In general, things are very positive, and maybe you will just meet someone to kind of get you through what seems to be a rough period. I feel like you could be somewhat in a breakup, or maybe licking your wounds from a type of a breakup, but I don't feel like this was someone that you were super close with. Maybe it was a prospect, someone that you wanted to be in a relationship with, and it just didn't kind of turn out how you wanted. And with this major arcana, the lovers, it feels like what's the best way to get over someone is just kind of reach out and put yourself back out there again. And remember, however long that you were in a relationship, I think for every, what is it, for every year, you're supposed to take a week. So if you were into something for 6 months and it didn't work out, then you're not supposed to stay out of the game for 6 months. Come on now, Gemini. Let's go ahead and pull your second and third card for love. Hopefully, you guys can still see the cards. We have the Seven of Pentacles. That's the second time that came out. I believe that came out for Taurus as well, but in a different deck. So that might be a general energy that we're going to look out for the rest of the week readings. We have the Seven of Pentacles that's feeling misunderstood. Like maybe you put a little bit more time into a relationship that was going nowhere and you knew it from the start. You already kind of knew it wasn't going to go anywhere. Maybe it was a redo. Maybe it was already a relationship that you were in and you tried to rekindle some kind of a romance or rekindle something and it just didn't go. And you felt a little bit like you wasted your time, but you shouldn't feel like that because everything is a learning experience. So let's go ahead and pull the last card for Gemini for July 2025 for love. Look at that. We have the Queen of Cups. It seems to me like you're going to find a little company. You're going to find someone to spend time with, regardless of your sign or gender. You're going to find someone to take the edge off. Find someone to make you laugh. Have someone in your life who's just going to bring general atmosphere of joy in your relationships. And that could be a man or a woman. And that is the love reading for the sign of Gemini for July 2025. I hope you guys are enjoying the reading. Thank you for your love and support over the past several years. Thank you for being there. This is Rising Vibrations signing off. I'm going to keep going even though I'm burning up out here. It's so hot, but I would like to stay outside and soak up this positive energy. The sun is going in. It's very hot on the eastern seaboard area. I am now moving on with just a Gemini, and we are going to go ahead and do Cancer. So this is a Cancer abundance and love reading for the month of July 2025. Let's see what's in store for Cancer. I'm going to give the cards a little bit of a shuffle. The energy is generally good. These are only readings for abundance. The cards have in general been positive, and we know that we have a huge lineup in the sign of Gemini. Anyway, we had two jump. It was the Ten of Swords and it was the Seven of Wands. I'm going to put those back because I didn't pull them. I don't really do jumpers. A lot of readers do jumpers. I don't do jumpers so much. I'll have a look, but yeah. So this is for Cancer for the month of July 2025. We're starting off with the Ace of Wands. Boom. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. New beginnings, new starts, fresh starts. Could be feeling a little bit like you do want to have, I don't know, some passion, some excitement in your life, and it's coming your way. Your abundance in general, I think I'm going to have to pull two other cards to see where that Ace of Wands is going in regards to abundance. But it looks like you got a fire under your feet, power under your feet to do just about anything you want to do. Could be taking a little bit overboard, overdoing it a bit with that Ace of Wands there. But let's see what else is going to come out for Cancer for the month of July. We have the Page of Swords, and again, overdoing it just a tiny little bit. Now, you could be recovering. You could be recovering your finances. You could be recovering from a little bit of a health scare or some health challenges. And maybe because you're feeling good, you're feeling great, you are feeling that abundance, you're feeling fortunate. You're feeling like, wow, yeah, I made it. Thank God. Thank goodness. It's all good. Maybe you are overdoing it a little bit, doing some things that maybe you shouldn't be doing, like smoking a little bit too much or drinking a little bit too much. I'm putting it out there. If you are, you can self correct. You don't need me to tell you that. Let's pull your last abundance card, and then we're going to pull three more for your love life. We have Major Arcana Temperance. You can't make it up. I think that says just about everything you need to know, taking everything in a moderation and keeping that balance there. Maybe you're losing a little bit of balance because things are generally pretty great. Save for the future. If you got a big chunk of money, if you got a big benefit of some kind, tuck a little bit away, tuck a little bit aside. Save it for a rainy day. Is what I got for Cancer for abundance for July 2025. We're going to go ahead and do three cards for love now. This is for Cancer. Let me give this a little bit of a shuffle. These cards keep falling. We got them back again. That was the Ace of Wands. I'm just going to show you that jumped out. And the other one that jumped out was the Nine of Swords. We're going to put those back, and we're going to shuffle a little bit and pull three more for you. So let's give it a shuffle and pull three more. So the first of three cards, we have another Major Arcana, the Chariot. Very interesting dual energy, duality here. With that Temperance reminds me of the scales and keeping the balance, and also is something about this Major Arcana, keeping the balance and planning for the future. Don't take up everything today. If you're getting some free passes, if you're getting some kind of, I hear free passes even from your partner, don't overdo it. Don't go overboard. Don't go overboard. Don't push your luck. And that's what I get for even career. Don't push your luck. I don't know why I got so many cards jumping for Cancer. I'm going to just show you that. I'm going to put them back. We have the Nine of Wands, and we have the Queen of Cups for Cancer. Let's put those back. You got two more pulls for Cancer. Let's see what's coming at you for your love in July 2025 for Cancer. Ooh. We have the Eight of Cups. Cancer, you have a bit of turbulence somehow. A bit topsy-turvy for Cancer. Maybe running a little bit away from something, running a little bit away from a relationship, or maybe doing things that distract you away from a relationship setback, or overdoing it, trying to do a little bit too much to show, hey, I'm over this. I don't need you. I don't want you. Take your time. Take your time. You're not in a rush. I don't care who you are, what age, what gender, what nationality. You're not in a rush. Take your time. You don't have anything to prove to anybody. Let's go ahead and pull last one for Cancer for love. What do we have? Look at that. Major Arcana High Priestess. Yeah, you know that. Take your time. You don't have anything to prove to anyone. This is also Cancer in regards to love. Maybe understanding that a former partner is in a difficult place, and you having to stand on your, I wanted to say stand on your hands, but kind of hold your hands back from reaching out to give words of love and encouragement. No, You need the words of love and encouragement. You don't have to take that first step. Keep your energy to yourself would be the advice. And I don't know if you're supposed to give advice in these readings, but love yourself, Cancer. Put that love into you. Whatever you want to reach out and do for someone else, to give to someone else, give it to yourself for the month of July 2025. So that is your birthday month, by the way. We are, in your sun sign right now. So give it to yourself. So we're going to go ahead and stop the reading for Cancer for July 2025. Yeah, I love you guys. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Pass it around if you have any comments, because Cancer was a bit of a difficult reading. I have the cards flying everywhere, and if you know something that I don't know, leave it in the comments. I'll appreciate it. You guys take care. Bye-bye. Hey guys, it's me again. We're going to go ahead and kick off and do the 3-card abundance reading for Leo, and then we're going to do the 3 cards for love from the Rider-Waite for Leo for the month of July 2025. We are only pulling down positive energy here. Hey, you guys, I have a social media networking I have to say dating app that would have been in the intro. You can see it down at the bottom. Go check it out. There's a cool little assessment in there that you could take on a daily basis if you want to. It does have a little tarot card section in it that I'm excited about. I will be expanding that part in the future as I have more time, but I promised you, while I was away, I was busy. I was working on things. I was not neglecting you guys. And for those of you who stay in touch, I love you. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for all of your support. So let's go ahead and start pulling for Leo for July 2025. What do we have? We are starting out with Major Arcana, the Sun, Leo. These cards have been so hot because that is Leo, the Sun. 100% positive abundance coming that way for Leo. Now you changed up your game this summer. You're not doing what you typically would be doing in the summertime. And it was a good move. It was a good strategy to change up your program. And if you haven't already done that, think about doing it. Change it up. Go to the same restaurant and hanging around the same people, going to the same places. Try something different. Try new people. Try to take a chance on meeting someone new, talking to someone new. And I don't even mean for a relationship. Push yourself a little bit. Color outside the lines. You don't belong in any type of a category of a kind. Something that somebody told you that you could do or that you should do, try to do something different. See yourself able to do something different. And I feel like it's going to really come through in a good way for you. Just to take a chance. God, that was a lot just to say, to take a chance. I'm sorry, guys. Take a chance. I'm thinking of, I would take a chance on me. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. That's what I hear. I like all kinds of music, but yeah. Take a chance on me. Hey, take a chance on you. Take a chance on you, Leo. So what else do we have? We have the 8 of Swords. Scared to take a chance, scared to make a move, scared to make a mistake. Scared, nervous, reluctant. Reluctant to take a chance, reluctant to take a risk. A risk. That's what that is, taking a risk. Feeling nervous to take a risk, but I think you're still going to do it. Now, you're going to keep yourself safe. I'm not saying to go out there and do something that's going to put you in any type of a mortal danger. That could even be psychological. You never know. You don't know someone's capacity until you know. So if you know that it's going to stretch you too thin, don't take a chance on you. You guys, I'm sorry, I'm laughing, but I don't mean it like that. I'm just giving you the energy that's coming through. So if you know that it's too much danger, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, don't fly away, card. Don't fly away. Don't fly away. Oh, they flew away. Okay, Leo, cool down, cool down, cool down. It's all good. It's all good. I think we got the little. Oh my goodness, the cards don't want to stay up for Leo now, guys. We got the ant that came back. Oh, this is all going a little bit crazy for Leo right now. You guys, let's just try to keep it going. Wind's kicking up. I'm probably gonna have to go back inside. Hey, don't blow. Stay there. Okay, we got one more card for Leo. Oh no. Let's see if we can stack on the last card for Leo for abundance. What do we have? Beautiful. We have the Ace of Cups. What did I tell you? Don't be scared to take a little bit of a risk and color outside of the lines. Be sure of yourself. Abundance is coming your way. Take a risk. Take that little risk as long as it doesn't put you in a mortal danger. We're going to go ahead and pull for love now. Don't blow away cards. Don't blow away. Stay there. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. This is for the love reading. This is in celebration of a new social media dating type app concept that I put out. You will find that it is not like the typical. So go check it out. The link should be below. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to take the assessment. It is quick. Doesn't take very long. It's only 8 questions and you get so much out of it. Go back up to the top and kind of pan over and look at all the outputs. I hope you love it. If you have any ideas, send them back to me. I will try to incorporate them in the next version of this website and of the app. If you are so inclined, and if you are looking for someone, go download the app. If you're not, spread it around to your friends. This app is for our community and it's long overdue. So, 3 cards for love for Leo. Let's start it off. What do we have here? We have the Six of Wands in general. You might have been making yourself nervous knowing that whatever is going on is going to go your way anyway. And maybe you have interest in more than one person and you're a little bit torn. That could be that swords card that we had, being a little bit torn, not knowing who to choose, not knowing who's best for you, wanting to have a sure positive outcome and know that it will work. And you know what? Love is always a risk. Some things in business that you do are the same. It's going to be a risk. You never know how it's going to come out. You just have to, what do they say? Plan for the worst, hope for the best. Something like that for Leo. So let's go ahead and pull the second of 3 cards for Leo for love. Ooh, this is the third time this has come out. Major Arcana, the High Priestess, in 2 different decks. We got the High Priestess again, so I'm starting to read that as a general energy for right now. Things are a bit unpredictable. And we know that right now, life is unpredictable. Absolutely. You can hedge your risk. You can try to plan for risk. You can anticipate risk, right? But where nobody's ever going to know anything. There are too many unknown unknowns, and you can't have anything 100% guaranteed. But is love worth taking that risk? I would say, yeah. If I had somebody in my life where I knew that there was a possibility that a positive love relationship could come out of it, nobody's perfect. A person doesn't have to be 100% perfect, but perfect for me, I'm probably going to take that risk. And that's what I see for Leo for the month of July 2025. Last card for Leo. Ay. And there we go. 3 of Swords. And maybe that's why you don't want to take that risk. You're just in general nervous. You've had your heart broken before. Maybe this person has not been reliable. Maybe somebody really has let you down and you're at your wits' end and you're like, I'm not doing it anymore. Or I don't want to put myself out there anymore. Could be. But and we already said that you have to hedge and you have to know what your limitations are. I want to pull one more for Leo because I don't want to go out on a note like that. So let's pull one more for Leo. What do we got? Look at that. I just love it. Major Arcana string. You can do this. Come on. In general, things are going to go your way. Even if you have a bit of a hiccup, even if you have some heartbreak, it looks like you will be able to work it out. You might have to have that tough conversation that you want to avoid, right? But sometimes things have to be said and you're scared to say them. But you have to get up that energy, you have to get that courage. In that major arcana strength card, you got to get the courage to say what is on your mind. This is for Leo. You see that lion. You are brave. You can do it. You can do it. You can have that tough conversation and just get all the cards on the table. So we're going to go ahead and leave it there for Leo for the month of July 2025. If you have any ideas about what this could be about, please leave comments down below. If you like the website or if you like the app, let me know. You guys, I put a lot of time into that. I put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into that. And I hope everybody likes it. That's my biggest wish right now, is that people just love it. This is something that I'm doing for life and career and family and legacy for my ancestors, and I hope it is well appreciated. So we're going to go ahead and leave it there for Leo. You guys, I love you. Take care. Hey guys, we're going to go ahead and start off, and we're going to do Virgo. We've done all the other signs. Let me recount. We did Aries, we did Taurus, we did Cancer, we did Gemini, and we did Leo, and now we're on to Virgo. We are flying through this. This is going pretty fast. This is in celebration of abundance for the month of July 2025. Only pulling down positive energy. I'm going to give Virgo a little view of the back area here because I know Virgos love nature. They love animals. I have so many animals running out around here. You're probably going to see a few rabbits and birds flying by. I will see if I can leave the camera up like that. We're going to pull 3 cards for abundance. Then we're going to pull 3 cards for love from the wider rate, weight, depth. And so let's go ahead and get started. We're pulling down positive energy. The love reading is in celebration of a social media dating type app that I put out for our community. For those who love tarot, love archetypes. You guys, I love it. I put a lot of work into that, so I hope you love it too. If you do, leave a comment, take the assessment. You will love the assessment. It's only 8 quick questions. You can do it on a daily basis to get a read of your energy. Yes, I did that. That's what I've been doing all this time, guys. I've been working my tail off to deliver something interesting, and hopefully you guys like it. So let's go ahead and get started. This is for my Virgos. 3 cards on abundance. Your first card is Major Arcana Justice. Whoa. Virgo is standing on business right now. They are putting everything they have, everything they are into accomplishing their goals and dreams in the month of July 2025, feeling like finally they got it, it's going to go. And they know that they put hard work into it. Nobody gave them nothing. They done it on their own. They kept their head down. They did the hard work. And they expect a positive outcome. And they will accept no less than a positive outcome. That's for Virgo, July 2025, bending things to their will. They are not playing. They are not playing. That's Virgo, July 2025. Second card of 3 for abundance. What do we have? We have the Page of Cups. That's the second time that has come out, I believe, today. So, and they're spreading the wealth around. Whatever they're getting, they are sharing. And that doesn't just have to be abundance in terms of money. That could be abundance in terms of their energy. That could be abundance in terms of their ideas. They are contributing. They are being recognized for their contributions. Finally, Virgo. Because I feel like you guys have been left behind before. You haven't been acknowledged before. Not by those closest to you, not by your employer, and somehow you were tired of it. And I don't know if you absolutely said anything, but with that justice card, it could have been that you were like, hey, if you guys are not going to recognize what I'm giving, what I've been giving, then you know what? I can take myself, I can take my intellectual property, I can take my ideals, I can take my energy, I can take my hard work, I can take my love, I can take my contributions to someone else. Period. That's what I got from the Page of Cups. Okay, last card for Virgo, July 2025. We have the Wands card, and boom, boom, boom. That's what I'm talking about. You know you got it. You know you got it. Other people know you got it. And they know if they want it, if they want you, if they want your contributions, if they want your ideals, if they want your feedback, they got to bring it. They got to pay you what you're worth. They got to give you what you're worth. Well, you guys, I don't even know if you can see all those cards. I'm just sitting up here running my mouth, so I got to show you again what came up. Sorry about that. Let's move that over so you can see. I'm just back here preaching. I feel like I'm preaching, but that's what you got. You started off with major arcana just as you went to that Page of Cups, that energy that you've been sharing that's finally coming back to you. And then we went to the Ace of Wands. Boom. You saying if I'm not gonna get what I'm worth, I'm out. I'll go somewhere else. And guess what? Then somebody else wants you. You could have another offer. You could be going back and saying, hey, if you're not gonna give me what I'm worth, I'm walking. Now, is that gonna work out for you? I would say yes. By what these cards look like, absolutely, because maybe you haven't been being paid what you're worth. Maybe you have been shorted. Okay. But not anymore, Virgo. Not in July 2025. So let's go ahead and pull three from the Rider-Waite deck for love. And I am sweating. Oh, here I need to go back inside. It is so hot. Let's go ahead. What do we got? We have the Six of Wands for Virgo for July 2025. I'm getting a lot of the same cards, which is really interesting. So it does seem to be a general energy of positivity. That love relationships in general, looking very positive, getting a bit of a headway, a breakthrough in relationships for Virgo. For me, it feels more like business than love, but these are cards for love in celebration of ISADA, ISADA, and then APP. So two A's in the middle. I'm going to leave the link so you guys can see it below. So let's see what else. Second of three cards. We have the King of Swords. Again, that feels like Virgo saying their piece. See, Virgos are always so giving. They give so much. They give so much. The people in their life who are around mean a lot to them, and they give a lot of themselves. And it seems to me like you guys are expecting a return on your investment. And it wasn't like it was quid pro quo, like, oh, I'm going to do this for you. I'm going to be this for you so you can give it back to me. You've just done it authentically from your heart, and you've gotten very little back. But in July, it feels like you putting your foot down and saying, no, I'm not doing this anymore. This has to be two ways. I got to give and I got to receive. I can't keep giving all the time. Something's got to give. And you got to give something back, my guy, my girl. And you're going to get it. You got to put your foot down. Now, I'm not telling you to go out there and start no arguments, make no trouble, make no waves, but maybe you got to make a little bit of a wave. You got to say what you want, mean what you say. Say what you want, mean what you say. Okay. And if you give an ultimatum, you got to follow through on that ultimatum with that King of Swords. So the last card for Virgo for love for the month of July 2025. What do we got? We have the Ace. What am I saying? We have the Eight of Wands. This feels like money to me, guys. I don't know why. I know this should be coming off as love, and if it is love, it looks really good. No doubt about that. Could be traveling, going to the beach, being out in the sun, seeing the water. Doesn't have to be a beach. It could be a lake. Just enjoying the energy, getting some kind of rewards back, getting love back, getting gifts. Okay? That's what it feels like. Just a really positive month of a lifetime, time of your lifetime, the best time of your life, July 2025 for Virgo. We're going to go ahead and leave it there. I kind of want to pull one more card for Virgo. I'm going to pull one more card for Virgo for love and celebration app that I built, ISADA app, boom, boom, boom. What do we got? Nine of Swords. I had to pull that because, again, maybe feeling like if I speak up, I'm going to lose it. If I say something, if I take up for myself, if I speak up for myself, they're not going to accept it. I'm going to look like the bad guy. I'm going to be the bad guy. Uh-uh. You got to say your piece. You can't keep that in. You got to say your piece. If you're trying to keep it in, that's where you're going to be with that Nine of Swords. It's going to be eating you up inside. So I got to pull one more card for Virgo. Virgo, you can't keep me here. I got to do other readings, but we got to pull one more card for Virgo. What do we got? Page of Wands. Mean what you say what you mean what you say. Put it out there. You gotta put it out there. Nothing beats a failure but a try. Don't mean you gotta be rude. Don't mean you gotta be mean. Don't mean you gotta be nasty. But you gotta say what you need to say to who you need to say it to, and it will have a positive outcome, especially in your love relationships. I'm going to leave it there for Virgo. Hey, I love you guys. Thank you for standing by me over the past 5 years that I've been away from this. Let me go ahead and throw this out there. I'm going to see. Hopefully, this will all come out in the edits. You guys, I love you. Take care. Bye bye. Hey, guys. I'm still outside. It's still hot out here. I feel like I'm boiling. I am sweating. Like I've been working out in this garden all day. I was working out there a little bit earlier. I hope you guys can see that. I'm going to try to raise it up and remember to lower it down a little bit later. But yes, let's go ahead and get started. Who is this for? I just did Virgo. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do Libra. This is for Libra, July 2025. I'm doing 3 cards for abundance and 3 cards for love, 3 cards for abundance, and 3 cards for love from the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. And this is for Libra. And this is in celebration of the social media kind of love dating app that I launched called ISADA. It is for our community. It has a section after you take this 8-question assessment. You get a read on your energy. I will be expanding it. This is the first beta version. I hope you guys love it. I put a lot of time into that. I promised you that I was coming out with something for our community. I'm 100% sure will be imitated, but you guys, I hope I have your love and support, and you know I did it first. In general, it is free. Everyone can go there and use it. Even the app is on Apple. It is free. You can download it if you are so inclined. Subscribe, but I know everybody has it tough financially, so if not, don't worry about it. You know, my channel has never been about money. I have done readings for people over the years. I never accept money, ever. This is something I'm doing for my life, and it's something that this is how I will make my income. So let's go ahead and get started. This is for Libra, 3 cards of abundance for July 2025. We are kicking off with the a 9 of Swords. That has come out several times. I feel like people are worried, but people are worried in general. We got a little one out the way. People are worried in general about the world, about all the crazy things that are going on around the planet. We all know. We all know. There's a lot of suffering. And it could be hitting Libra harder than other signs because Libra is focused on equity and fairness. And there's a lot of unfair things happening in the world right now. So for abundance, Libra might be more worried than they should be or could be. I shouldn't say should, because if you're worried for a reason, but worried about things that they can't change. Having a bit, feeling like they don't have abundance because perhaps they have some unexpected bills that have come in. They have something, could be with their jobs or career, that seemed like a minor setback, but it's just something that they wanted that didn't quite go how they expected. Could be for a contract as well. Let's go ahead and pull the second of 3 cards for abundance for Libra. Look at that. We have the, oh yeah, you can see that. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So all is not lost. Maybe you didn't get as much as you thought you would get. or you have to start over. You were working on something, you had to start over. Could be you working on a report that took a long time, and now you got to go back and work on it a bit more than you had planned or wanted to. You thought you were done, but you have to redo something. That's what it feels like. But that's where you're going to find your abundance in a type of perfection. That almost fell through. You're going to find it. That was a Knight of Wands, by the way. But you're going to find your abundance in taking the time to work and perfect something that wasn't quite ready. Maybe you rushed through it a little bit, and you even felt like in that Nine of Swords that you maybe rushed it, but you thought it could get through, but it didn't go through. Could also be a contract that you're taking more time to read, a contract to buy a property, a contract for a new purchase of some kind that you have to go through and take the time to make sure everything's correct. And this feels a bit like a burden, but you're going to find your abundance in taking the time to make sure it's right. So here we go, Major Arcana, the Tower for Libra in the month of July 2025. So this is the first one that we've had. Like, this is a bit of a warning that, make sure you take your time. This is where your abundance is going to be. Make sure you take your time to look for anything that could be a mistake or fallacy of some kind that you miss in a contract. Go back and read the fine print. Don't be too quick to think that you come up on a good deal and you don't, it's too good. It looks too good. Let's take it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And then you find out later, I didn't read the fine print. I didn't see that. So make sure you're reading the fine print. Let's go ahead and pull up, because I don't want to end on that Tower. We got the Wands. I'm going to pull one more too. So a great opportunity, because we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands, something that looks really good. It could be too good to be true if you're not reading the fine print and looking at the detail. The devil's in the detail. Let's pull one more for Libra for abundance. I've only been pulling 3 cards, but we're pulling a little bit more for Libra. One more, last one for abundance. 6 of Wands. Yep. As long as you take your time and read the fine print, don't try to go too quick. That could even be for a vacation, planning to take a vacation somewhere, and then get there and it's like, oh my God, what is this place? This does not look like the brochure. And then you go back and look at the brochure and it says something different. Take your time. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Devil's in the details. That's for Libra for abundance. You're going to get your abundance from taking your time to read the fine print. Now we have 3 for love for Libra in the month of July 2025. Your first card out in Rider-Waite is Major Arcana, the Tower. You got it 2 times, guys. You got it 2 times. So maybe you're in a situation where you need to rely on your partner and your partner isn't coming through. Maybe they're not picking up and doing their fair share. They're leaving a lot of the burden for, even could be something physical on you. Maybe your partner is down and out and you have to pick up more responsibilities around the house than you anticipated. And you can't have that kind of fun summer that you were looking forward to or planning. Could be cancellation of some kind and a vacation or plans or getaway. And you're really feeling it. You're a bit disappointed. So this is the first kind of negative reading we've seen today. Let's see if we can't turn that energy around, because I tend to think that you can push positive energy out there. So let's see. I don't want to overdo it, because I also am working on things in my life, but we can always share positive energy. So let's see what we have for Libra. Second of 3 cards. We have the 9 of Swords. You guys are getting the same kind of energy. That is crazy. Look at that. So I'm doing what I can. I am doing what I can. Let's see. Same thing that we just said before. Let's see if we can't turn it around. Gonna pull a few more. Worried, not letting it go. So it is what it is. Let's see what else we have for Libra. And see if we can push out some advice here. Last one. Oh my goodness. 10 of Swords now. Libra, what's going on with you? The month of July 2025. some kind of a disappointment here in your love life. My goodness gracious, I hope that your partner has been 100% there for you in every way, every capacity. Maybe that is, if they have not been, leaking over into your abundance and your work because you're spending so much time doing damage control. This for me feels like a rumor of some kind, something that you've heard that seems quite unbelievable. You're like, no, that can't be my guy. That can't be my woman. That can't. No, 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 no. You guys got it all wrong. Maybe an argument between your spouse and a family member that's here too. That seems to really disrupt the flow of the relation. Let's pull one more for Libra. This is the last one. Kind of see. First really negative reading that we've had today. My goodness gracious. So Libra. Okay, here we go. I like that as the ending. We have Major Arcana the Star. So you guys, keep hope alive. Even if someone hasn't held up their end of the deal, um, just stay hopeful that eventually they're going to come around and do what they promised you to do. But this could be a lot of different things. This could be someone promising to reimburse you some kind of money, a down payment that you put down for something, and then now you're waiting, or they're acting like they're not going to give it back, and it's impacting your family. You're trying to back out of some kind of a major purchase because you didn't read the fine print and you realize it's not what you wanted. Hang in there. I feel like you're going to get the person to back down. You're going to get them to back down, but you're so worried about it now. Just keep the faith. Pray about it if you're so inclined. Pray, and put it in the hands of the Lord. Put it in the hands of God and pray about it. That's what I'm going to say for Libra. That's for the month of July 2025. Let's go ahead and move on to the next reading. I love you guys. Take care. Bye bye. Hey guys, welcome to Rise and Vibration. I'm on down to Scorpio. We are getting to the end of the line. I have done all the other signs. I am outside burning up in this heat because I wanted to do the readings from outside in the garden, just to bring some positive energy towards my abundance reading that I'm doing for each sign for the month of July 2025. Ooh. So this reading is for Scorpio. For Scorpio, and this second part of the reading is for love. I'm pulling 3 cards for each. The love reading is in celebration of the social media dating app that I built that I'm super excited about. I built that tailored for our community. I put a lot of time. Those metrics are real. Go take the assessment. You will get a daily read on your energy. I will be expanding it, but go have a look and let me know what you think. I hope you guys love it. Took a lot of time, it took a lot of energy, it took a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, but it is here. So the first card for abundance for Scorpio, what do we have? Oh, I have that. I just pulled that one for Libra as well, so I'm going to top that up. I want to see something else. So I'm going to hold that there. Let's hold that. Let's pull something else. We have the Six of Cups for Scorpio. And I still cannot ignore the Nine of Swords, but let's keep going for abundance for Scorpio for the month of July 2025. This feels a little bit like wanting something you can't have. So in my mind, if I turn that into abundance, this is like recognizing what you do have and being grateful for what you do have in your life, Scorpio. You want more than what you have. That's clear. In that Nine of Swords and Six of Cups, you want more than what you have. You're not satisfied. It's a lack of satisfaction, but it may not be fair in that capacity that you have a lot, and maybe you have a lot more than other people around you, but it's just not what you want. Things aren't exactly how you want them to be in your life right now. So that's feeling like you could use more opportunities when it comes to making money. Being in a budget that you don't want to be in, wishing that you have more money than what you have, but you have enough to survive. It's not really the issue. It's just maybe you want to do more than what you can with your resources. That's what I have there. Let's pull your second of 3 cards. For abundance, we have very nice. The Four of Pentacles again. That's kind of a little bit of an energy of lack, trying to hold on to what you have, and that it feels like budgeting. It's not that you don't have enough. You just have to budget a little bit until you can get more. I love it. Budget a little bit until you can get more. Don't don't have a sense of lack. Just try to get a better budget. This is a little bit of a boring reading for Scorpio. I'm sorry. Hopefully it will pick up, but I'm just telling you what I see. Share what you do have, even though it seems like you don't have enough to go around, or like there's not enough to go around. Remember, if you have an open hand, money gets in. If you have a closed hand, money doesn't get out, but it doesn't also come in. So try to be generous with what you have, even though you feel like you don't have enough. Third card for abundance for Scorpio. Then we're pulling 3 for love. We have major arcana, the Empress. See, you have a lot. Could you have more? Everybody can always have more, but it's really about recognizing what you do have, being grateful for what you do have. And you hear people say that all the time, but sometimes we do harp on what we don't have and not recognizing what you do have. And it seems to me like if you just give thanks for what you do have, you're going to get more abundance in your life. We're going to go ahead and pull 3 cards for love for Scorpio for July 2025. You guys, I am sweating so bad out here. It's ridiculous. And I even have the fan on. It's not doing anything to help me. Well, let's give it a try. 3 cards for love for Scorpio, July 2025. We have 3 of Wands. Yeah, we have the 3 of Wands. What is that about? It feels like it could be a distance, being at a distance. That could be too, wanting someone in your life. Maybe you have someone, but the person that you feel just isn't giving you what you want in any way. They're not giving you enough. They're not giving you enough attention. They're not speaking your love language. That's it. They're not speaking your love language. And maybe you've talked about it and you discussed and you just keep going around in circles. It's like, we talked about this and we're back here again. My goodness. Is this really what I want? Could I do better? That's what's coming off for Scorpio. Second of 3 cards. Interesting. 9 of Pentacles. Could be you feeling like, yeah, you could be better off on your own. Should I put myself back out there? Hey, if you are, this sounds like a shameless plug, but if you are in the business of looking for another relationship, if you're in the state of mind, try out the dating app. It's just starting off. There's barely anybody on it. So I always feel like when an app is new, you always have a better opportunity to find a partner before it starts to fill up with all the kind of clutter. So it's a brand new app. You guys can help me see if it has any bugs. So let me be clear, there's an app and a website. So on the website, you can do the assessment to get a daily read. On the app, you can start to look for a new partner. If I'm not telling you to look for a new partner unless you really are that 9 of Pentacles and you are single and you are casting your net out there to see what kind of prospects are there. You're throwing your net out there to see what kind of prospects are there. Okay? So look at that. We have major arcana, the Wheel of Fortune. So maybe that's really where you are, realizing, hey, I'm a single person. I can put myself back out there. I have every opportunity open to me. I shouldn't have to negotiate my love language all the time. I'm constantly trying to tell this person what I need and they're just not giving it to me. Guess what? Time's up. Time for me to put myself back out there, move back out there, see what's back out there for me. And that's what I have for Scorpio for the month of July 2025. Let's go ahead and move on. You guys, I love you. Thank you for being here and hanging with me. Take care. Bye-bye.